Things what I hate about the boys. A lot of things. There's like this whole spiritual warfare or gender warfare between women and men, that where men can do certain things and women can do other things and yada yada. They're both shitty genders. I'm tired of both of them, but this one's about the boys and the boys friend group. I'm just like thinking about like all the guy friends I ever had, and they're pure liars, hypocrites, and just evil. They claim one thing but they do the other. They're actually horrible people. So you know like the videos where it's like me with the boys and it's like just like them cruising around and then flying off the cliff and just being like the best of the friends of in the world. They're actually not. I feel like the videos that they make about the boys hanging out is actually just lies. Like never one time I've ever seen a dude friend group that is actually happy. Like usually they're backstabbing each other just like girls. They say girls they talk crap about each other right behind either each other's back, but guys actually do it worse. I've actually experienced more times that guys gossip more, like and more directly and cause more problems. There's this one time a co-worker of mine, he seemed great, like he seemed like a good guy. He was like religious, he seemed kind, just a good guy, but it's like when you're too nice, what are you hiding? Like he would, everything he would say is like, oh man, you can't do that because God is watching you and like that's against his word, so you can't do that, so try to be good. And I fell for it. I fell for the kindness. Like there, I for some reason in that job everybody was like gossiping around and talking about each other's like past and all that, and I was like, damn, these people are like, they've been through some World War III stuff. Like this is insane. So magically, randomly, people would just tell me like the information. It's like, I don't know why are you telling me this information about this other person? I don't know if like people get comfortable and they just start telling me like their deepest dark secrets and fantasies, etc. They just do. And with this coworker, he found out that I know all these stuff. I'm not gonna tell everybody anybody's information, even though it's probably out there, because in my eyes it's like, why are you telling me these things instantly? Like you don't know me like that and you're telling other people's business. And this guy, he tried befriending me. We became friends. He became the boy. And I just felt like there's a boundary, I was like, who is this guy? Why is he being too nice? And he bought me coffee. He wanted to hang out after work. He seemed great, and he wanted the tea. The boys only want something in return. They don't care about no loyalty or any of that. That's all fake. For this instance, he only wanted the information that I had about that's a whole other topic, but he only wanted the tea. There's this one time where I didn't get along with this dude at all. Like he talked crap about my girlfriend in front of my face. He was being very disrespectful, and he was just a weird guy at like the gym, just weird. And he had a whole reputation. I knew him in high school that he was just weird, a bad person. Even like you're weird and a bad person. Like people are gonna treat you like crap for that reason. And my friend or best friend, the boy, he came across him and he started talking to him and literally got his number, started texting him, started talking about people, and who knows what they were talking about. Oh, for background information, I told my homie, I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all. He was really disrespectful, and he's very disrespectful to people. This is a bad person to keep around in your life. What does my friend do? Befriends him. I'm just trying to be nice. Why are you being his friend? Why are you texting him? Why are you talking about things? I don't know what they're talking about, but it's like, why are you associating with the enemies? Why? These people you don't need to be, giving attention. These people you don't need to be around, especially if he was disrespectful, very rude. He's gonna do the same thing to you. It's like weird. Like all the people the boys hang out with, they're disrespectful people. Versus here, I'm nice. I try to be good. I tell you, your defects. I'm an honest friend. you know, and then this guy comes out of nowhere who's clearly disrespectful, and you're over there like trying to talk to him. Another thing I cannot stand is when they legit, they're talking to you, they're great, they're being friends, they're being the best of friends, you're talking, the vibes are good, a girl shows up, switch up, complete switch up. They switch up on you and they start being a complete different person. They start acting hard, they try to belittle you, they try to make you so small so they can look like the best man in the world for this girl who ain't even gonna give you a single attention, because you look at him and you look at her, there's a difference. You know, I'm not saying ugly guys can't get, you know, top tier girls, but still, I just realized I called my homie ugly. I hope he doesn't see this. That's like another thing to talk about. You know, like we were like talking and I mean, reach to the skies, you know, because this guy, he's talking to like some Russian girl and who's like clearly a baddie, and he's not all that, and they don't really give him the attention. He keeps getting dumped, he keeps getting played, you know, disrespected, and partial reason for that is most likely his looks. You know, he doesn't really take care of himself like that, and he was like talking about like how these girls don't give him like attention and all that, and I'm like, dude, okay, I tried like saying it really nicely because I'm a good friend, you know, I'm trying to, you know, make you aware. But I didn't want to hurt his feelings. It's not my place to 100% fix his problems, you know, but I'm gonna be there with moral support and genuine advice, you know, genuine critique. So I tell him, I'm like, dude, what do you offer to the table that these baddies will like? This dude tells me, I go to the gym. That's it? You're telling me just because you go to the gym, all these girls are going to be lining up in front of your house like, oh, I want you, I want you. No, it's not like that. You got to bring something to the table. You got to, clearly. I just looked at him and oh, I wanted to laugh so badly, but I just smiled and I was like, dude, reach for the stars, man. Reach for the stars. But I tried telling him in like a sweet way because I don't want to be disrespectful, you know? And I told him right out there, I was like, hey, you gotta, you know, offer more, you know? If you think the gym is, you know, gonna be enough to get the girl, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's if he wants to take the critique and actually, you know, change for the better, you know? But he's a very charismatic guy, but looking at him like as how he would be as a friend to me, you know, a friend, I don't think, you know, the chicks would dig it, because you start off like as friends with a girl, and the girls stick around if you become like their friends, you know? It's like, it's not just becoming like a girlfriend and that's it. There's more depth into it. You do become friends, you know? You have to show that you're a good friend, that you're an interesting friend, you know, that you have loyalty, you know, that you're a cool guy, you know? I know obviously the way how he's gonna treat a girl versus me is gonna be complete different, but there's some similarities, like some loyalty aspect. Now, by the loyalty, you know, this is what I mean about the loyalty. Like, this one time I organized a beach day to get all the friends to show up, you know, the day I had 3 weeks in advance, 3 or 2. I planned it out. I wanted my friend to show up. Did he show up? No. The boys didn't. None of them did. Not a single one. A couple, you know? Well, actually, my cousin just showed up. That's it. But the boys, no. They actually disappeared. They disappeared in the group chat. They disappeared in the, like, in their DMs. They disappeared in everything. They weren't answering their phone calls. Like, why? I don't know. See, that's where it questions me, because I'm like, am I your friend or not? You could have just said, no, I don't want to go. Most likely, I'm not gonna go. Why are you not straight up? The boys are not straight up ever. They didn't show up, and I was just over there just standing. Damn. Like, every time when they're like, hey, let's go on a cruise, let's go all the way here, let's go all the way there, you know, like these far ass drives, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have the gas money. I don't think I can. I'm gonna be busy. Like, it's the principle. It's the principle to let you know, so I don't leave you hanging. That's messed up. And plenty of times I've been left hanging. The videos where it's like, oh, me and the boys cruising and going here and that, that's fake. That's fake. You're liars. You're liars. You don't want to do anything. You take forever to respond. You disappear. You're a liar. Another thing I don't like is how in the text messages and in person sometimes they try to like avoid saying their direct, like, okay, maybe it's a best way I give the example. You know, I'm texting the homie and he went out to go out with the boys, you know, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, like, leave me out of it, you know, but it's okay, you know, because I'm busy and they're off, you know, they can go have fun, you know, like, I appreciate the invite sometimes, but it's okay if you don't want to give me the invite here and there. But the main point is they're like, I went to somewhere. Okay, I'd be like, where's somewhere? And then they'd be like, I just went out with this one person. What person? Oh, the other guy across the street. What across the street? Near the mall, the guy we met. Who the hell are you talking about? Who? Like, what is the secret? Just say who you're hanging out with. Just be straight up. That's my main complaint about the boys. They're not straight up. Just tell me. What is so hard about being like, oh, I'm hanging out with Juan. I'm hanging out with Pablo. Oh, I'm hanging out with George. Whatever. You know, like, what is so hard about that? Nothing. You make it so complicated. They make it complicated. See, most likely, these guys are the homies. These two guys, these two main front. These three, they probably don't get along. These two, they're probably like friends. Like once in a while, they probably play like NBA or Call of Duty once in a while. This guy is the one that is left out, 100%. That's probably me, you know. But all these guys, they're not real ones, most likely. So me and the boys, it's horrible. See, this is fake. I feel like these videos are made to hide the fact that these friend groups are fake. They're lies. All those videos, it's just an illusion. The boys don't exist. They're lies. They're hypocrites. The boys are actually all lonely and fake and scared to open up and actually clueless and dumb. They say one thing, but they're not. They're not there for each other. They're not. See, I'm just tired of this whole boy thing, man. I swear I'm irritated from that, you know? Like, bro, just be real, man. Just be real for one time. There's this one time where we were planning to go and work out in the gym. We planned it out like 3 days in advance. Okay, that's good, you know. He pulls out of nowhere saying, oh, he gotta go and wait for his friend. I'm like, dude, who is your friend? Apparently it's some frat guy, you know, that they were gonna go work out with, you know, together at the gym, you know. But I'm like, okay, like, you didn't let me know, you know. It's kind of weird. It just suddenly comes out of nowhere, you know. It's like, you gotta let me know ahead of time, you know. Like, what if this guy is just, you know, I like to, you know, mentally prepare myself, you know, to, you know, talk to new people, because you don't know if like new people are either aggressive or just bad people, you know. Like, you gotta be mentally prepared, you know, be respectful, you know what to say, you know, like, just be mentally prepared. So randomly he goes, bro, I forgot my shoes. But we planned it out 3 days ago. And I put, so you ain't gonna work out? And he goes, I might go buy a cheap pair. Your broke ass doesn't even have money. You don't have money. Not a single dime. What? So then I'm like, let me know if you can't. Because I'm waiting on him. I waited like 30 minutes eating my snacks, waiting for him. Waiting to go work out. And then he goes, are you gonna work out there or question mark? And I'll be like, yes, if you can't, it's cool, man. Cause I'm understanding, you know, even though you had 3 days, you know, to bring your shoes. So then he's like, you want me to pick you up to go to Ross? I'm like, dude, I know this guy got no money and he's always complaining. He's always complaining. He can't do anything. You know, not anything because he got no money. Money's tight these days. I'm like, save your money, bro. He's like, that's true. Quickly, instantly, he instantly replied. While all those others, he took forever to respond. And he's like, that's true. I'm gonna go work out Planet Fitness. I'm like, bet, drive safe. But what happened to the other guy? What happened to the other guy? This guy disappeared. He never mentioned anything about that guy. He never did. And first of all, as well, because I was eating prior, you know, just waiting. And when he said he was waiting for the frat guy, he was waiting for him. And I was ready already. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat. You know, I'm gonna eat. I decided to eat, you know, more. You know, decided to go get food, you know? And I'm waiting. He keeps me waiting for so long. What is the issue? What are you taking long for? You know, like, what are you doing? You know, like, you've been knowing me since like 6th grade. We're like seniors in college now. Where's the loyalty? You know, you were literally supposed to tell him to hurry up, let's go. I'm keeping my friend waiting. Like, come on. You know, like, just why? He was like, I don't know, the frat guy, he has like some card to get like free food, and it's called like a meta card, and that card you can just get free food all the time. You pay like this big fee, this dorm fee thing, and yada yada, you get free food. My friend, he tried to get the card. It took him a while to get it, you know, he couldn't get it, you know. If the frat guy was his friend, he would give him food. Oh my god, okay, I just remembered something. Literally, I spot this guy. I give him food money. I went to In-N-Out with my girl with him. I bought him burgers. I bought him plenty of food, plenty of times. We show up, he's like, I got no money. I got you. Now, the couple times I go, same In-N-Out, same prices, we enter. I go, I don't have money. Okay. Can I have a double? Can I have some fries and a large drink? Oh, it's some extra fries with that. Looks at me. Pays. My stomach's growling. You know, like, where's the offer? I offered you plenty of time, no hesitation. I bought you food plenty of times. Why do I have to 100% ask, can you buy me a burger? I got you plenty of times. It's like a silent rule. I got you plenty of times. Where is the return? Where? I would buy him food like 3 times in a row every time we would hang out, and the one time I can't, nothing, not even a fry, not even a drink, not even a water cup. So then we go and we sit down. I'm watching him eat. He can't even be like, you want a bite? You want a fry? Nothing. He offered nothing. He ate that shit up in like 2 seconds and looked at me and said, let's go. What? Plenty of times. What is up with you? You're the boy, you're the homie, you're the boys. They all do the same thing. They all don't give the food. They're all stingy. They're all liars. But if it was a girl, oh, swipe. Oh, $100 for a girl. Here you go. A girl that won't even like him. That is using him. Oh, I'll drive like 40 miles just to go see her. And that's true. That is true. Versus you can't even drive a little bit to bring a tool part when my car is down and you live like 6 miles away. You can literally drive not even 6 miles, 4 miles. Let's go 4 to 6, 4 miles to deliver a part, to give me a ride when my car is down, to help me one time when I needed you guys, the boys, when I needed them. Not one can help. Versus me, oh, you got $200? Here. But you can't give me a fry? Pfft, come on, man. They're so stingy. So stingy. We're driving. I'll go pick you up. Okay? Cool. That's great. We're cruising. It's great. It's hot. It's hot as hell. It's in the middle of the summer. It's like 90 degrees. Bro, please turn on the AC. Please. Yeah, man. Waste too much gas. Dude. Turn on the... I'm dying. Turn on the AC. I get bloody nose every time I turn my AC on. Dude, just turn it on. I'm dying, bruh. We enter the bank. My shirt's all wet. It looks like I literally was reborn. That I just came out of the womb. Like, what the hell? Like, dude, be conscious. Be conscious of your friend. Like, come on. This one time we were all hanging out at the beach waiting in a line. And I'm literally dead ass like his best friend. You know, like technically. Like, I've been there to help him. I've been there with, you know, the loyalty. And this conversation comes up. We ask him, who's your best friend? And he goes, I don't know. Probably the kid I knew since kindergarten, not you. This guy lives like 50 miles away. Doesn't even drive to go see him. I don't know how much they talk. I don't know. Maybe they're really close. You know, maybe I don't have the context. And he looks at me and he goes, yeah, you're not my best friend. Someone said, ouch, and it got quiet. Because after everything I did for the homie, everything, all the bullshit I've listened to, dealt with, was there for him emotionally and to support. He says that, gets quiet. It was hella awkward, man. The crickets were going, man. And then I get home. He texts me, you're not my best friend, you're my brother. Bro, then treat me like a brother, bro. Don't treat me like shit. Is that how brothers treat each other? Like shit? I don't know. This whole the boys thing is just ridiculous, man. No one is there for anyone. No one. They're actually worse than girls. They gossip more. They're not loyal. They're horrible. You know, this boy thinks it's an illusion. It's what guys want. It's what their little tiny little brains, their tiny little brains, like just make up. It's not real. It's not. And if it does exist, there's something they don't know. There's something right behind their back that they don't know. And they're like, no, we're the boys, we're best friends, you know, we're doing all this, you know, we're great, you know? No. There's something up. There's someone doing some BS. There's someone that has another group chat without him and talking crap. No, there's always someone talking crap about someone. And it's worse when they're friends, the boys. Technically, I'm doing that right now. I'm talking crap. I technically am, but I deserve it. I deserve to vent. I deserve to throw this out there. I don't care. This is all jokes and fun anyway. So yeah, but the boys, it's a imagination.